But I started late. I didn't have one on 30. Oh, yeah, I'm going to open my book right now. It's a good time to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got time.
We do have some ads, so we can do like, if it's kids we don't have planned, let's do 3 or 4. Check 1, 2. How's everybody doing today? Good.
Oh my goodness. It's all my buddies on the front row. Hey. All my grandchildren. Hey.
Also Sundays at 12:30 p.m.
There's a knock, just make a bunch of noise.
If something you don't like, it'll be over in about
83 degrees.
That's right. I don't know if that is some sort of break or something.
If they have to work, then I just go stand on stage. They want these people.
This is Ethan's son.
Yes. I was trying to get him to see popcorn. He loves popcorn. He was like, I don't know. So it's like, okay.
Sunshine.
We had a gospel group that had a boy about his age that they played for years.
Last year,
He's 11, so that's what next week I get him playing something.
Here we go.
And a good Saturday morning to all you folks listening in by way of the internet. Also, thanks folks for listening in on the airwaves, on the AM dial at 740.com and on the FM dial at FM 106.7. I'm your host for today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, Jenny Lowry. It's a pleasure to be with all of y'all. Again, welcome to the folks here with us in the theater, as well as the folks watching on our YouTube stream. Cindy, is that you back there? Happy birthday. I think you had a birthday or about to have one, so I don't want to forget to tell you happy birthday. I had one 2 weeks ago, and it just keeps reminding me of how time is flying by. But that's enough about me. It's always a pleasure when these folks are with us for the merry-go-round. They're from down around Pleasant Garden, North Carolina, and they've gained a member since the last time I've seen them. So I'm excited to welcome to the stage for part 1 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, the Apple Pie String Band.
Before we get started, I want to wish everybody a happy birthday, Jenny, little belated birthday.
Thank you.
And everyone else. All right, thank you. If you don't mind, we're going to start off with a little fiddle tune. Let's kind of a little Angelina back. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to do a song now. Sort of picked this up during the pandemic. We noticed everybody else started doing it, and it sort of summed up how things were, let's say during a pandemic, how you felt about it, and sort of where you wanted to go. And, first time I heard it, Doc Watson did a version, and David Hope did one, and it just sort of fit the pandemic. It's such a good song, we just thought we'd keep doing it for a little while, so see what we do. I've got to tell you, I've been racking my brain, hoping to find a way out. I've had enough of this continual rain. A change is coming, no doubt. It's been a too long time with no peace of mind, and I've read 4 times together. It's been a long, long time with no peace of mind, and I've read 4 times together. I feel so lonesome inside. I have a dream that I wish I could live. It's burning holes in my mind. It's been a too long time with no peace of mind that I waited 4 times to get better. It's been a long, long time with no peace of mind that I waited 4 times to get better. I think back then we were all ready for times to get better. I know I was. So hopefully we're coming out of some of that stuff, and it seems like we are. And, no more masks. That's really nice. A lot of people keep asking me to put mine back on. I'm not sure where it's coming from, especially the fiddle player over here. She I don't know what's up with that. So. I'm glad things are getting better, it seems like All right, we're going to do one now. This is a problem Molly has a lot of time. Molly's a fiddle player here, and she has a lot of trouble with this next song.
I have a lot of trouble in general. He doesn't have, he needs to have that mask back on. You know what I'm saying? Saying things you aren't going to say.
She just don't want to hear me. A lot of people just don't want to see.
That's why it's perfect for the radio.
Yeah, I got a face for radio, that's for sure. All right, this is the problem she's got. We'll grab it in the bottle.
Heard my name.
There's a traffic in the law and I ain't got no phone. How will I get it now? I'll get me a bar and I'll push in his heart. That's how I'll get it. I know, yes I know, that's how I'll get it. I know, I'll get me a bar and I'll push in his heart. That's how I'll get it. I know. I'll face till at night with the moon shining bright. Find me a place to lie down, to lie down, to lie down. I'll find me a place to lie down. I'll face till tonight with the moon shining bright. Find me a place to lie down. I'm going down the track with the chicken on my back. Soles on my shoes nearly gone. Just a little ways ahead, there's a no formation. That's where I'll rest my way bones. Way bones, way bones. That's where I'll rest my way bones. Just a little ways ahead, there's a no formation. That's where I'll rest my way bones. Way bones, way bones. That's where I'll rest my way bones. Just a little ways ahead, there's a no formation. That's where I'll rest my way bones. Just a little ways ahead, there's a no formation. That's where I'll rest my weary bones.
All right, always a pleasure to hear from our friends, the Apple Pie String Band. We'll hear a word from one of our fine radio partners, and we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this. Pardon? Is that are we going to do 4?
No, we usually do 2 in a break. That's why we just wanted to just make sure we have enough tunes.
Students can become licensed by sitting for the state
We may have 2 more ads than we're accustomed to.
Okay.
EDU to learn more.
Okay.
And we take it back to the Year of the Meter. Once again, here's your host, Jenny Louder.
Thank you so much, and good morning to you, Bob King. Always good to hear from you and work with you over the airwaves. Back to the Saturday morning merry-go-round, this first portion featuring the Apple Pie String Band. And stay tuned after the 12 o'clock news. We'll have another hour and a half of music from our special guest, the Catawba Bluegrass Band. They're with us from Hickory today. So, Andy, what you got picked out for us?
We're going to do a little fiddle theme here. This here is wrote by Jay Unger, the same guy who did the show Farewell. And I got a little reel on the end of it, so just try it, see what you think.
All right.
Wherever you are.
1, 2, 1.
The last one, Old Grimes, the first one was
Around the horn.
Around, oh, I should know that.
It's
And
two
the
songs put together?
Yes.
Around the Horn and Old Grimes.
Old Grimes, yeah,
Is
no,
both of them written by Kim, or the guy
Younger.
that, yeah,
The one that did,
Ashokan's Farewell? Oh, it's beautiful.
I've never heard anything else, original stuff he's done, so it's sort of a little bit different. We'll do one now. Back at Christmas time when Tony Rice passed away, it made me go back and start listening to some of his earlier stuff. And his guitar playing's amazing, that goes without saying, but I liked his voice in the early days before he started having trouble. And I heard this song he did, a cover he did, it's a Norman Blake song, and it's just real pretty. I like the way he did it, so we sort of picked it up and thought we might give it a try here today. It's called Last Train from Poor Valley.
I better be on my way. Well, I should blame you now, but I never could somehow. No matter what you weren't cut out to be. It wasn't what you thought, just some dreams that you bought when you left home and ran away with me. Now the soft stories of December
No means like tiny bigger, but it's just a pretty little tune I like doing. So thank you for bearing with me on that. Oh, okay. Pretty sure where we're at here.
You don't know where it is. It's okay, you got
No,
no idea.
I'm stuck in Port Valley. That's why Port Valley, Mount Airy, something I'm not sure yet. It's all. Let's do
Whole Valley must not be in North Carolina.
Well, it's definitely not Pleasant Garden, that's for sure. Mount Airy. Okay. Let's do a little East Virginia blues.
I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina, I could go. There I met a very young lady, but whose name I did not know. Well, her hair was dark and curly, and her cheeks were rosy red. On her breast she wore white ribbons, where I longed to lay my head. I don't want your green white collar. I don't want your watch chain. All I want is your heart, darling. Say you'll be mine again. I go back to East Virginia, 'cause North Carolina ain't my home. I go back to East Virginia, leave Carolina all alone.
Special guest for this portion of today's merry-go-round, the Apple Pie String Band, and we'll be back with more from these fine folks right after this. You're listening to the Saturday morning merry-go-round on WPAQ.
Okay. Just start. And we'll have it out.
It's too much work this morning.
I don't need it anymore. She said, yeah, like this.
Thank you so much, Bob, and if you're just tuning in or just joining us, special guest from part one of today's merry-go-round, the Apple Pie String Band. We're going to do 2 songs, then we'll take another break for the updated weather forecast.
That was fast. All right, we're going to do a song here. A lot of people sing it, but we're going to do an instrumental version of it. Give it a shot, see what you think. I really like this. 5 miles. We'll pop through mine a little bit
Don't pay any attention to him. He always
I
says
guess
that.
I kind of my kind of guy. I get to listen to them too, and I forget where I'm at. They're trying to take my break. I'm just like, oh,
Some sirens from that movie. John says like some sirens from that movie. Oh, brother. You're all you
we're going to do one here. We're going to feature our bass player over here, Rita over here. And if he wants to say a little something for this, he can.
It's just great words to live by. Don't give your heart to your ramblings.
Yeah.
Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm the rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to a rambler, little girl. Boxcars as they rattle down the line. Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to a rambler, little girl. Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to a rambler, little girl. Darling, I'm a rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Don't give your heart to a rambler, little girl.
All right, the Apple High String Band will take a real quick break and hear an updated forecast, weather forecast for you folks, and we'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
I'll stand out of your way.
I did. It is one of the songs of artists. It comes out of the day, start from where it's behind, you know.
Thank you so much, Bob King, and I appreciate that. If you're in and around downtown Mount Airy enjoying this beautiful Saturday. Be sure to stop and see us here at the Earl Theater. We do this each and every week, broadcasting live, usually featuring 2 groups on the stage of the Earl Theater. And today, of course, we mentioned that after the 12 o'clock news, our friends at Catawba Bluegrass Band will be joining us. Next week, 2 old-time bands, Surrey Line and the Rock Castle Ramblers will be joining us for the merry-go-round. What y'all got picked out for us next, Eddie?
We're going to do one here, and if people have seen us before, we have an honorary member of the band, which is Miss Jeannie Lowndes over here. She always sings with us on a couple of songs. We always love having her, and she's got a great voice, too. And, that's it. So we're going to do, so Molly, if you want to say something about this.
Well, if you're feeling all dark and depressed, this is the song for you. It will straighten you right out. Just listen to the lyrics, in spite of who's singing it. There's a bright and a sunny side too. When we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side can also be. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Well, the storm that is fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear. Clouds and storms will in time pass away. The sun again will shine bright and free. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way if we keep on the sunny side of life. Song of each day, where the moments be cloudy or fair. Let us trust in our Savior always, to keep us everyone in His care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all our way. If we keep on the sunny side of life.
Get ready to go get my phone.
If we keep on the sunny side of life.
Thank you, Jenny. Big hand for Jenny.
Thank you so much. I said a bug or something flew down my throat and choked me about halfway through. I don't know. Maybe it was a sign.
They don't show up, we'll do
That
it.
every time she sings, she makes me feel so much better about myself. She just sings so pretty. It's just amazing. It's great to sing to you.
Well, y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. I'll take my $20 after the program. How about that? No, I'm just joking.
Wait a minute. Give her a raise.
Let's go ahead and do 2 more. Would that be all right? And then we'll take a quick break.
We got one here. This is an instrument. We have an instrument on here. It's probably going to get played up here. Thank you. They're going to play the D8 on this one. So,
All those on the features being
yeah, the artists. little thing called Plowman Drill. See what you think about it. New plowman, the old style plowman. Still behind the horse and the mule. I remember that when I was little. The John Deere came along and put them all out. Fiddle player kind of stubborn. He like a meal too on the table. When you finish bad news, I got you got bruises all over your shit.
Why don't we take a real quick break right now at this time? Will that be all right? Well, we'll do that, and we'll come back probably with the conclusion of this first hour. We'll see how that goes. And thank you, everybody, for listening in, tuning in, and joining us here at the theater. We've had a great program so far. Don't anybody go anywhere, but right now we'll send things back to you. Bob King will be back, and more music from the Apple Pie String Band right after this.
Yeah.
All right, but we all did it with 3 at the end.
Thank you so much, Bob King. We'll go ahead and play up to the top of the 12 o'clock hour, if that's all right with you. And right now, we'll send things back to the stage of the Earl Theater for part 1 of today's merry-go-round. The Apple Pie String Band, let's welcome them back to the stage.
We always do, whenever we come up here, everybody here, Ken White, Jimmy, they always look after us, and so we always, we always do one song for Ken every night, and whenever we hear it, he looks after it, he makes it sound better than we are, I guarantee you that. So he's back there on the stand, go out and thank him, because he does a lot of work around here. So yeah, this is for you, it's a little thing called Midnight on the Water. Once again, we're going to bring our paid singer up here, which I found out back there now. Let's do that. So, we're going to come out of the fiddle player's check today. Now we were paying her, so that's going to come out of your check today.
My check is the biggest check. It's over $1 million per performance. Do you believe me?
Wow. I didn't know about to cash my check.
We just jumped off the boxcar to come play this band.
All right, y'all join in with this one too, so you wouldn't mind.
Sunrise morning, when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning.
That was good. That was real pretty. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you so much. We probably have time for 2 more songs.
All right, let's do a little rag here.
Well, it's called the pig's ankle, but Eddie always gives me a hard time. He says I got pig cankles on my ankles. So, but I don't pay any attention to him because he just likes to make other people feel bad.
What's up?
Okay. 1, 2, 1.
Finish this out today. Like I said, every time we come up, you got to do a little flat stroke, no matter how obscure it is. So we're going to finish the show with that. Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being so nice. It is so kind of y'all being questions y'all get to us. Thank you, Jenny and Ken and everybody. And stick around. You got some great music coming up. These guys coming up next day are fantastic. So hang around. All right, we're going to do a little hot corn, cold corn for you. If you wouldn't mind.
Bring along a Jimmy John, hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Jimmy John, hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Jimmy John. Then we're off to Bill C in the morning, yes sir. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. See Uncle Bill, he's crying in the kitchen, yes sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Jimmy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Jimmy John. Then we're off to Bill C in the morning, yes sir. Got another preacher in the church.
ring along with you, John. Hop, ring along with you, John. Farewell, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Wants to fill them up again. Old man Peggy wants to fill them up again. Old man Peggy wants to fill them up again. Ain't had a drink since I don't know when. Yes, sir. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Farewell, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Farewell, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Farewell, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Hot, bring along with you, John. Farewell, we'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir.
All right, the Advertising String Band. Don't anybody go anywhere. All of you folks, let's here in the theater. Let's go get us some popcorn or a cold drink. And I'll see you back here in about 6 minutes with another hour and a half of music from our special guest for part 2 of today's program. That's the Catawba Bluegrass Band. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ, broadcasting from Mayberry, North Carolina. Stand by for the news.
Would have said howdy on your way in, but you had your sneakers on. I would have said howdy on your way in, but you had your sneakers on. I understand. Glad to have you with you.
That's the recipe. Wait a minute. Y'all get it all? Did everybody get everything? I think so.
Made that good. The double cutaway and all that stuff. I don't play too. I thought, what are you doing? You know, yeah, you don't play. Real one. Yeah, do something. I'm not waiting on anything. Where one day come off the plane,
Oh, thank you. You're very kind. It's hard in the morning. I'm a nighttime player. Y'all don't know.
you must call it. It's different. It's not like normal play. You can kind of pull in there. I think about that. I can pull it in. You know, I can never find it. Can't pick. No, can't pick. No.
Next, yeah.
Thank you so much, Bob King. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, you're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round. We're broadcasting live as we do each and every Saturday from the stage of the historic Earl Theater in downtown Mount Airy. And right now, help me make welcome to the stage for part 2 of today's Merry-Go-Round. They're from down around Hickory, North Carolina, the Catawba Bluegrass Band.
Thank you so much. We really do appreciate being here at WPAQ and Merry-Go-Round. We love coming up here, just love it. I hope we keep getting invited back. I wanted to see if we could get a hand for the announcer, the MC, Ms. Lowry. Hey. On my left, a fiddle in his hand, Darius Flowers, very talented. David Chester on rhythm guitar, and he's going to sing. Darius is going to sing some too. I'm Lindsey Ham. I'll do whatever I can. Dope road guitar, a little bit of singing. Our bodyguard back here. Yeah, see that face? Watch out. What was that name? Ricky Dameron. Oh, Frankie Key over here. Master of the band. And then who is this guy? Ezra. Who is Hank Williams Jr.? Is that who he is? Oh, no. We're going to start out with a little song called Freeborn Man. Well, I was born in the Southland. Yeah. 70-odd years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old on Freeborn Land. Home was on my back. I know every inch of highway. You put a back foot in that mile railroad track.
my railroad track. You might knock me off my stool. Goodness gracious. Mule Skinner Blues and G, Mr. Ezra Williams.
How y'all doing out there this evening? We hope you enjoyed this little number. This is a Mule Skinner Blues was a very popular number for Mr. Bill Monroe. And it was the first song he ever sang on the Opry. And I'm going to do my best to do his version of the Mule Skinner Blues.
Do you think I'm just
that way we'll have 2 before we break for the weather. How would that be? So we'll take a real quick break and send things back to you, Bob King. And we'll be back with more music coming up from the Catawba Bluegrass Band right after this.
Fireball Mail coming up, isn't she? And Ezra's up again. We get the monitors up here. We don't have any. That answers the question. When you get old like us, you ask ridiculous questions.
When you first started coming here,
I can't remember that far back.
come back here
2. We got you.
Thank you so much, Bob, and shout out to a couple people listening in on the YouTube stream. I believe Linda, she's watching, and hope you're doing great today, Linda. And also Jordan Nance, he's listening in the old-timey way on AM 740, all the way down in Reedsville. AM signal does go down that far. And right now, Lindsay, what you gonna pick out for us to do
I
next?
think we're going to hit Fireball Mail next. We play a lot of slow songs, as you can see. We're going to dedicate this one to our good friend Mona Jo Griffin, MJ's friend. I don't know if she's played here before. Yeah, okay. Well, she's listening, and she said to dedicate something to her, but I think Fireball Mail's kind of right up her line.
tuning up on that banjo key of C, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. And this is Mr. Ezra Williams.
We're going to do you one now that is a good gospel number. As a matter of fact, on most of the radio shows that a little bit of history about this song. Bill Monroe was real big into the gospel numbers, and he always included a gospel number in his set. And this is the one that I like the best, and I think it's just a beautiful song. Anyhow, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
Look at the updated weather forecast. We'll be back with more music coming up on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. This portion featuring the Catawba Bluegrass Band. We'll be back right after this.
Rolling in my sweet baby's arms in G, and then a little girl of mine in Tennessee. Both of them in G.
Better chance of rain in the afternoon at 60%. Showers possible in the afternoon. And overnight lows higher around 69 or 70 with higher humidity factors. And Monday, and a high in 80s with 30% chance of rain through the day and night. And those possibilities of rain each day, all the way through to Friday. Around here, 86 degrees. Taking back to Hero Theater, this is portion of the area around the road. Brought to you by Old Mill Music. Come back to Hero Way. Right now, back to
Thank you so much, Bob King, and we do want to thank all of our sponsors for today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. Surrey Community College, Price Power Equipment in Elkin, North Carolina, Wilkes Community College, of course, Merle Fest 2021 coming up in September this year, Old Mill Music, as well as a Mayberry Music Center. Right now, back to more music here on the stage of the Earl Theater. Well, let's do 3 songs. How about that, Lindsay?
3 songs, yes ma'am. Thank you, Miss Jenny. We're so proud to be here at PAQ, merry-go-round. We're going to do Rolling in My Sweet Baby's Arms. By Mr. Darius Flower. And here she is. Oh, yeah. Isn't he a handsome young man? Of course, my glasses need changing. I've had them changed in 2 years. Oh, yeah, we get old, we get jealous. It's all gone. Everything's gone. Everything pretty much dead, you know. I'm just speaking for myself. Come on, dude. Little girl, making hard on me. Little girl of mine in Tennessee.
My home to roam down in the hills of Tennessee was the sweetest little girl that was ever in this world. Down in the hills of Tennessee, oh, that little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town with that little girl of mine in Tennessee. be sorry, Rhino, for the way that you've been treating me. So I rambled all around and nothing could be found to take the place of her in Tennessee. Oh, that little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town with that little girl of mine in Tennessee.
Okay, let's take it to D. We're going to do Rank Strangers. Take a minute on the banjo to get her there. Key of D. Is ready.
not my name.
They knew not my name.
And I knew not their faces.
And I knew not their faces.
I found they were all.
I found they were all
Strangers to me.
strange strangers to me.
I found they were all. Rank strangers to me.
Strangers to me.
Thank you so much.
Great job from our special guest, the Catawba Bluegrass Band. And we'll take a quick break and be back with more music coming up on today's Merry-Go-Round program on the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ, right after this.
Like a one,
About 15 minutes.
about 15 minutes.
I mean, I'll say, I'm watching tonight. Thank you so much, and we'll be open today until 4 o'clock up at Old Mill Music, so stop by and see us. Right now, our special guest, the Catawba Bluegrass Band. What you got picked up for us next? Darius, you gonna do something?
We're going to be doing Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
Yeah, we're gonna run Foggy Mountain Breakdown and show everybody off, especially the banjo player, Mr. Frankie Keys.
Where's it at?
Get in that mic.
that just came up, they are students of mine because every Thursday night here at the Earl Theater from 4:30 to 5, there's dance classes, and they are completely free for all ages. From 5:30 to 6:15, however, is music classes for kids. And again, all of this is free, and for the music classes, instruments are 100% provided all through the TAPS program.
Yeah. Will the circle be unbroken?
George Rose. We're going to do an old Bill Monroe number here. Before everybody sing on with. Georgia Rose. Story that I know about a road there to go where hearts are true, way down the great mountain, way down the Foggy road. My sweetheart of the mountains, she's my little Georgia Rose.
Great job from our special guest, the Catawba Bluegrass Band. And right now, we'll, since we just got 1 minute left in this hour, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to tell you he'll be with us the rest of this month of July. Of course, we mentioned that next weekend, 2 old-time bands, the Surrey Line and the Rock Castle Ramblers will be joining us. July 24th, Bill and Maggie Anderson will be here along with Third Creek Bluegrass. And July 31st, we'll have the Snow Creek Old Time Band, followed by Eddie Hill and the Gospel Travelers. Well, it's just about time now for a top of the hour station identification and another look at the weather forecast. Once again, a thank you to our sponsors for this edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round: Surrey Community College, Price Power Equipment over in Elkton, North Carolina, Wilkes Community College featuring Merle Fest, Old Mill Music, and Mayberry Music Center. We'll be back with more music come from the Catawba Bluegrass Band right after this.
Five-pound possum, John Hardy, and then we'll do it. We're going to do 5-pound possum and then John Hardy.
There it is.
We gotta wait for 5 pounds of possum there. We can't miss that.
Well, they'll have some water. He's going to do Rocky Road Blues today. Good too. 5-pound possum.
You're good, Mary. Thank you so much, Bob King, and if you're just tuning in or just joining us, we've had a great program today featuring the Apple Pie String Band and now joined by the Catawba Bluegrass Band. And let's do about 2 songs before we take another quick break. What you got picked up for us next?
Tell you what, we're going to do a really sad song. This one always carries me up when I do this thing. It's called 5 Pounds of Possum. We always dedicate it to our friend Tim White, Song of the Mountains. He wrote this thing about 16 years now. It's cool. But if you feel like crying, don't hold back. Just go ahead and sob a little bit. My children are hungry. My dog needs a bone.
I'm out of the job now, and I'm just driving home. An hour after sundown, watch my light. I kind of hot some midnight, did last night. Oh, that I kind of hot some midnight, did last night. I can run home, everything will be alright. We'll have some pots of gravy, oh, what a beautiful sight. I kind of hot some midnight, did last night. John Hardy and G. I'll start off, Frank.
special guests, the Catawba Bluegrass Band. And Lindsay, right now, let's take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round, and that is Mayberry Music Center. They're located right across the street here from the Earl Theater and locally owned and operated by James Easter of the Easter Brothers. James would like to invite you to stop in and check out their fine selection of acoustic as well as electric guitars, bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. Also, Mayberry Music Center specializes in Blue Ridge guitars, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. Mayberry Music Center always gives a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars, and you'll usually find there some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They've also got strings as well as all types of accessories for your instrument and offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. And we want to be sure to remind you that if you don't see what you're looking for, just ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll also find a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs at Mayberry Music Center, including titles from the Easter Brothers and the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4, and on Saturdays they're open from 9:30 to 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy. And we'll also mention the newly decorated Easter Brothers mural that's located right kind of next door here to the Earl in the plaza area there where the public restrooms are located. Be sure and check that out, as well as a brand new exhibit at the Mount Airy Museum of Regional History on the Easter Brothers. So they're bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, featuring the Catawba Bluegrass Band, who will turn things back over to right now and play us at least 3 songs before we take another break. Lindsay?
We'll do it. We're going to feature David Tester, Rocky Road Blues, and key of A. Let you start around on it.
Another
pray. Frank?
Paul Williams, he recorded this as a good old gospel number. Steal away and pray. I'll just steal away somewhere and pray. When sometimes I do a deed I shouldn't do. Sometimes I'll say a word I shouldn't say. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do, and it brings blessing too. I'll just steal away somewhere and pray. I'll just steal away and pray, and I ask my blessed Lord to lead the way. I'll just steal away and pray. I'll just steal away and pray. I'll just steal away somewhere and pray. God hears and answers all my prayers, and I thank Him for His blessings every day. If my soul relief, I'll just steal away somewhere and pray. I'll just steal away and pray. I'll just steal away and pray, and I ask my blessed Lord to lead the way. Steal away and pray. Steal away and pray. I'll just steal away somewhere and I'll just steal away and pray. I'll just steal away and pray, and I ask my blessed Lord to lead the way. I'll just steal away and pray. I'll just steal away and pray. I'll just steal away somewhere and pray. I'll just steal away somewhere and pray.
Nice job, Frankie. Nice job. Got time for another one? Okay, Blue Moon on Kentucky in A, Mr. Darius Flowers. Yeah, there you go. Again, right after this thing, you get his autograph out there and get his business. Key of A. Here we go.
It was on a moonlight night, the stars were shining bright. They whispered from on high, your love has said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye.
Lindsay, what do you think? We got to take one more break. Is this a good time right now?
Yes, good time.
All right. Well, we'll take a real quick break and hear from our radio partners over at Surrey Community College, and we'll be back with the conclusion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this.
Three. Okay, fix my camera in B. Nice.
Thanks so much, Bob King. And it's been a pleasure to have these both of these fine groups on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, the Apple Pie String Band, as well as the Catawba Bluegrass Band. Let's give them one more round of applause.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's give Miss Jenny Lowry another hand of applause. She's done such a wonderful job. Thank y'all so much for having us. We appreciate it. We look forward to coming back in October the 16th. October the 16th. Okay, we're going to do a little slow number here called Big Spike Hammer. That's okay. Okay. No problem. Okay, Man of Constant Sorrow. In G. Take it back to G frame. We all stopped at the same time. Well, we stopped at the same time. We did.
B flat.
We got time for about 1 minute, so the broadcast audience may lose us through about halfway through this number. So I'll go ahead and tell you folks what a pleasure it's been to be with you for the merry-go-round again. We'll close things out with one more from the Catawba Bluegrass Band.
Old Crossroads, key of B flat. We'll let you start right with one. We'll see where you fall.
Once again to the Catawba Bluegrass Band. Until next time, this is Jeannie Lowry closing things out from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on WPAQ. Great job.